Here's Brooks, stops and starts, foul line jumper, rolls in.
Well, that's exactly what NC State loves to do. They like to space the floor with their 4 guards out.
Sanaya the scoop. Trigger kept it alive from behind Olsen and scores on the second chance.
Tilda Trigger is one of the most improved players for this NC State roster.
Gilwey off the Olsen screen, tees a 3 and hits. Catherine Gilwey's 42nd 3 of the year. Angela.
Zoe Brooks went behind the screen on that play. When you can see Vermont is not sending anybody to the offensive glass. All 5 players are getting back defensively in transition.
James a 3. Over the top of Erickson. Is riding Isaiah James early. The Wolfpack. Ace. Prieta. Working inside on Hayes. And it falls. Nikola Prieta from Latvia. Wolfpack just one of their last 5. Brooks at the foul line. 4 for Zoe Brooks. By the way, Trigger went to the bench for NC State, and Lorena Owu has come into the game wearing number 1 for the Wolfpack. And there's Rivers.
That's pretty. That's pretty right there. And that's exactly what Sanaya Rivers has the ability to do.
Almost taken away by Rivers. Lob inside. Prieta the catch. Hanson the 3. Big basket, it feels like, for the Catamounts.
Great substitute right there, Kira Hanson. She provides a little bit of offensive spark to this club.
Now Brooks against Gilwey. Long 2 is good for Zoe Brooks.
You know, many teams would say that that's such an inefficient shot. They don't like the system.
10 to shoot. Gilwey had it deflected by Brooks. Zoe Brooks, 3 black shirts back, still score. 8 for Brooks.
And if they do, you have to stop the ball earlier in transition. You can't let the ball get below the free throw line.
Inside the catch, and Nikola Prieta the basket. Second field goal for the sophomore from Latvia.
They guard the ball early and often.
Hanson fighting for space, had it blocked out of bounds. And that was Madison Hayes recovering.
A lot of size. One of the things that Coach Moore was worried about them losing from their Final Four team was the size on the interior.
Hanson dials up another 3, Angela. They go to the deck. Erickson recovers. Prieta back for Olsen. Vito the 2. Bella Vito. Here's Gilwey, quickly to Hanson, who's hit 2 threes. Here's a 2 off the right. Kira Hanson now with 8.
Hanson says, I see your mid-range game, and I got my own mid-range game. A nice one-dribble pull-up. She came off the bench and made the American East.
Rivers. Hanging jumper good. Sanaya Rivers has 5 in this first half. Here's Brooks. 8 points in the first quarter. Zoe a step out. 2 is good. Double figures for Zoe Brooks. 8th time in the last 9 games.
Well, you see on that play the energy, and right now they're in this ball game. There's a lot of energy from their fans and from the bench.
Rivers over the top of Olsen. Sanaya Rivers now.
At North Carolina State, they're getting in their mid-range bag right now. Sanaya Rivers, a beautiful pullback crossover.
Here's the handoff for Gilwey. Nice. Back inside to catch and layup for Nikola Prieta. 20 to shoot with Catherine Gilwey. On the drive, and it's good.
Well, NC State's help side was not paying attention to Gilwey with the ball. They were concerned with their good help.
Knocked away Erickson as Hayes turns it over.
Great help by Erickson on that play.
3 for Hanson, and Vermont's in front.
Kira Hanson off the bench. Some looks coming off those screens.
Yeah, and Isaiah James has picked up that defensive assignment.
What you love from your all-star guard.
Here's Hanson into traffic, pushed it up with the right hand and scores.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was great defense. It's better offense right there by Hanson.
A 2-point lead for Vermont, the 15 seed from the America East. Gilwey the pull-up. Catherine Gilwey with 7 now in this first half. Shanae Agumake. Talk about UConn's dominance as Rivers snaps the field goal drought for the Wolfpack.
A beautiful out-of-bounds play by North Carolina State on that play. Great court awareness. And you can tell Vermont was ready for that type of lob play. They've seen it on film. And they did a great job of defending it.
Olsen, baseline, it rattles in. First field goal for Anna Olsen.
Olsen does a great job.
Back to a 4-point Vermont lead. Hayes, 3, bounces in. 5 to shoot, Brooks. Step back 3. Bounds away. James the rebound. Follow is good. Bellavito, Catherine Gilwey. Here's Anna Olsen, head of the circle with 12 to shoot. Vito a triple. Oh, it's a 2 on the line. Bellavito's second field goal.
Bellavito needs to get that big toe off the line. She's had a couple of long 2s in today's ball game already, particularly if they're going to give it to her.
Brooks on the drive. Fell off the rim. They scramble inside, and Brooks out of there with it, and will score and draw the foul.
That was an example of what happens when you stick with it. Zoe Brooks.
Sealed trigger. And here's Erickson and Vermont back on the attack, trailing 5. Nice catch inside. Priya to the easy bucket.
Great look by Erickson on that play.
Trigger through a double team, scoops and scores with the left hand. Second field goal for the freshman from Sweden. Here's Erickson in the corner. Slides baseline, skips for Gilwey's 3. That's good.
Erickson's done a great job with the ball in her hands in the second half, attacking the paint off the dribble. Help side comes over, and that left Gilwey wide open for an open 3.
And the foul on the drive and bucket for Brooks.
And you get the sense that this second half can be one of those Zoe Brooks games. Against Notre Dame, the upset earlier this season, Zoe Brooks had a phenomenal game. She had 33 points, 10 rebounds. In this. Good trap.
Brooks, James, 3 ball, Hayes. Madison Hayes.
Much better ball movement by NC State here in the second half.
10 to shoot for Erickson. Olsen the catch against Trigger, had it blocked and recovered by Rivers. Watch today.
There are 9 seconds left on the shot clock, and they really haven't got into the offense.
Crowd wanted to foul Hansen in the corner. Vito back for Kara Hansen. Sidestep 3, good. Rattles in for Hansen, who's now got 16.
Kara Hansen is having quite a day.
Vito, Hansen on the floor with Erickson as the guards. Inside, a Wu to follow.
Well, Vermont came over and triple teamed Sanaya Rivers on that play.
Olsen sets the screen. Gilwey with Rivers playing over the top. Hansen a 3 at the front. Got it. Kara Hansen now with 19. Tries to take Erickson off the bounce. The drive and bucket. Sanaya Rivers. The steal, horn will sound before the shot can be attempted.
And use some shot clock.
A Wu against Olsen. Foul line area, and it rattles in for Devin Quigley. Really tightening the vice defensively. Hansen on the drive. Feeds Priya, and it rolls in. What a delivery by Hansen. Sellout house at Reynolds looking on. 3 ball Brooks. 19 for Zoe Brooks. Out of the timeout. Hansen to pull up 2. And Kara Hansen's got a career high now. 8.5 now. 7.5 to go in the 4th. Lob on the cut, layup, Trigger. Nice pass, Zoe Brooks, Angela.
Excellent play by NC State right there. Great patience. The way she's been playing late in this season, there's going to be a lot of Swedish flags in the stands. Turn her on.
Priya tried to roll, got it blocked by a Trigger. Good defense, Rivers. Burlington, she's got 118 wins. And what stability this program's created and a fight they've shown today. Rivers cleans up a miss. 13 now for Sanaya Rivers. Olsen with 2 to shoot against Trigger. Got the roll.
Nice finish by Olsen with the left hand over the 6'6" till the trigger on that play. So they're not getting quality looks that late in the shot clock.
Rivers against Prieta. On the drive, James. Are they going to score it? Basket will count for Isaiah James.
She gets the continuation on that play. And Isaiah James only has 13 points, but you get 12 seconds really late in the shot clock to try to go one-on-one.
Gilby at 2, too strong.
Vermont's not a one-on-one team. They need to get going earlier in that offense because NC State's doing such a great job of helping and recovering and closing off some of those driving lanes.
Rivers. Backdoor, catch and layup. Isaiah James. A lot of the catamount work has been on the perimeter offensively.
It has been, and one of the things that Coach Westmore preaches is defend without fouling. NC State does not foul a lot, so they're not going to send this Vermont team to the free throw line.
And inside 3 to go, and the Wolfpack still with a 14-point lead.
Taking a little bit of the air out of the ball and just whittling down the shot clock.
Hayes got it blocked by Prieta.
That's the type of effort they're going to need as they continue to go on in this tournament.
Yep. Here's Rivers, drive and layup. And the double-double. Gilby. Here's Olsen in traffic. Trigger blocked it. And with 90 seconds to go, the Wolfpack's headed to their 27th win. And Hayes to the cutting James. And that got knocked away, and the Wolfpack gets Trigger, the easy bucket. And that'll do it. NC State challenged by Vermont. Led by 2 at the half. Forced the Catamounts to 29% from the floor in the third quarter.